Hello. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, I actually, have, some things to talk about today, but what's up, everybody? Hello, love you too. So, dude. How do you say sayonara in Japanese? Chin-chin. How are you, sir? I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm doing great. I just woke up like about, 2 hours ago, and I just got my, work done a little bit. So, what's up, bro? I'm doing great. How's everything with you? Do you have to use hair gel to get that spiked here? No, I don't actually use gel. Gel is like the worst thing to use actually, like if you want it to, get, like, hair like this. The best thing to use is like usually hair wax, but you know Yorishka? No. Is that your real hairstyle? I think so. I'm not wearing like a wig or anything. Are you Japanese? I think I'm Japanese, but I might not be Japanese because some people told me that I must be a weeb or some sort. So, Mr. Tickle Fingers, thank you for a donation for 20. Nice. To suck or not to suck? To suck. Because I'm horny, kind of. What is your what style is your hair called? It's called Chin Chin Tornado. Here. So if you want it to get a hairstyle like mine, just go to like any hair salon in Japan, and just tell them you want this hairstyle called Chin Chin Tornado, and that's yeah, that means like spiky hair in Japanese, like Chin Chin Tornado. Like this is how we say like spiky hair in Japanese. So if you wanted to get a hairstyle like this, just go tell them like, oh, I want Chin Chin Tornado. Ohayou gozaimasu, senpai. Ohayou gozaimasu. So, yeah. How many breads have you eaten in your life? I know like it's a JoJo reference, but I think I actually remember like how many breads I've eaten. 1. So yeah, but as I just said, I actually have some things to talk about today too. As a fellow Japanese, it's Chin Chin Tornado. Yeah, that's really like how we say it in Japanese. You have a big penis? No, my penis is small. Want bath water? Sure. Pan 作ったことある? I've eaten like so many pantsu. I've eaten like so many panties, and I've eaten maybe like about 100 panties in my life. So yeah. Oh, thank you for the donation again, Mr. Tickle Fingers. I appreciate it. How popular is hentai in Japan right now? It's pretty popular, I think. So hentai is actually not called hentai in Japan. It's called ero anime. But yeah, hentai is really popular in Japan among like those people who like anime stuff. They talk about it like all the time, kinda, like 24/7, and I'm pretty sure like they touch themselves to it too. So, well then, thank you for the donation. Maxima with extra pickles, I really appreciate it. Is rice as sacred to the Japanese as isekai web novels portray it as? Also, hi. This question is kind of deep, so I don't really think I can answer your question well, but I'm gonna just tell that I'm horny, and I think what you just said is right. Yeah, so are they the equivalent of weeaboos in Japan? Yeah, they are like some, not weeaboos though, like obviously. So there are some people like who want to be like Americans, and they are called America Kabure. So interestingly, in Japan, they like, I would say freaking like 70% of like people in Japan have a thing for Americans, and they think it's cool to be like American, or like act like American, because like, so we are just so used to watching American movies, like American music and whatever, and yeah, there are like so many people who have a thing for like Americans, and they freaking just try to act like American. They even like sometimes like wear this like super tiny skirt to show their thighs to look more American. I know like what I just said doesn't make any sense, but that's how the logic works for them. Change hi to me senpai. Manga Matsu, hi, what's up man? Chris Randolph, thank you for a donation. Can I get your face tattooed on my leg with the text Ochinchin? Yeah, sure, you can do it. Actually, yeah, you should do it just because, YOLO, you know. Yeah, you should definitely do it. Oh, and one more thing. If possible, you have to write this thing as well. So here, here. So, if you actually are going to like get a tattoo, also get this one as well. 勃起してきた, and this means like I've been disappointed. And this is like one thing you just have to remember as well. Like this is what we say a lot, like 勃起してきた, I've been disappointed. If you actually am curious, like if I'm trolling one, I just put it onto Google Translate and it says like, yeah, I've been disappointed, I think. So yeah, I think this one is like quite important. So get this tattoo. Are Japanese lessons gonna be stream only, or are you thinking of making a new video format for them? I think I'm gonna just do it on my stream only, just because I really care about like interactions like with me and like my viewers, and I really cannot do it that much like in my videos. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just do it only on my stream. So yeah, and I have like something to talk about. What do you think of Western bands? I mean, they are amazing, like seriously. So, as I've been saying, I listen to a lot of kind of bands, like including Japanese bands and like Korean bands and like Chinese bands and everything. So like I listen to like everything, including like freaking Finnish bands, like Swedish bands and whatever. And yeah, I mean, they are great. Like everything is different and everybody is unique. And yeah, like everybody has got their own uniqueness too, right? So, please speak Japanese to answer the question and switch back. Sure, but I don't see the question. Yeah, I don't see any questions. So yeah, Western bands are great. Especially like, I've been listening to a lot of like Swedish bands and like Finnish bands recently, actually. How do you feel about bees? I think they are awesome. Yeah, they are awesome too. Like, they are freaking one of the biggest bands in Japan, and everybody knows about them. So you listen to System of a Down. I mean, it's just way too famous, and I think everybody on this planet listens to System of a Down, I think. So, do you like video game themes? Like, that one? What about Tool? Yeah, of course, like everybody listens to Tool too. I mean, obviously. So like, if you start bringing up like any major bands, I'm gonna say like I know every single of them just because like I've been through like those major bands. BGM a little bit loud? Okay, sure. I'm gonna just turn it down a little bit. How about this? Yeah, this works. What's the heaviest music you've ever heard? Jared Dine? I mean, it's not even like a band or anything. It's actually a YouTuber. Jared Dine is pretty much like the I think he does like the heaviest music in terms of like the heaviness itself. He makes some like meme videos about metal and gent. Yeah, and there was like one video where he applied some gent with like freaking like nine strings guitar and whatever like that, and that was like probably the heaviest music I've ever listened to. Do you like dubstep genre? It's not my favorite genre, but I kind of listen to it too sometimes. If you want heavy music, look up Chelsea Green. I don't actually know what that is. What happened to the girl? I talked about this like in my previous stream, and but yeah, let me just talk about it one more time. So basically, what happened was like there was like this one person who was stalking her, I guess, and he got her information. He got my personal stuff, and he got my friend's personal stuff for some reason. Like, so I was kind of expecting, I've expected it would happen eventually, and I was actually fine with it, but so he, for some reason, decided to freaking just stalk my friends around me, not me though. I mean, he was like stalking me too, he was stalking her too, but at the same time, he was like stalking my friends around me, and at the same time, like, he was like saying a lot of like racial slurs to people, including like chink fuckers and whatever, and so we were kind of upset about like what he's been saying, and at the same time we were freaking out because like there was this one guy we don't know, and he was like freaking trying to get like all our information, and he was sharing it with some random people on this server, and his main purpose was to apparently get close to us. But yeah, the girl so basically got creeped out like so bad, and she was like, no, I cannot deal with that anymore, because like she's been dealing with some like serious stalkers in real life as well. So she just basically said fuck it, and she just completely just decided to fade away from you know, YouTube and like on the internet. So but yeah, it happened, so I don't really care about like what happened that much. I mean, that was kind of unfortunate really, to be honest, but you know, we should just like focus on what to do in the future instead of like what happened and how it was bad and whatever, because it happened already, right? And there's nothing we can do about it, but instead there are like so many things we can do to like make it better, or like get it to you know, better direction. So yeah. Thank you for the donation, Israel S. I really appreciate it. Chicken Play. Thank you for the donation. Have you ever heard of the Chats? I don't know actually. Now I'm curious. What Finnish bands do you listen to? So my favorite Finnish band is like Korpiklahti. It's just definitely my favorite from like Finland. And of course, like Children of Bodom, like they are freaking awesome too. I've been listening to them like freaking since I was like in school, so like for 10 years maybe. And I like this band called Fintroll, and they are freaking awesome too. Like that was just awesome. So I started listening to Fintroll just because their name has a troll in it. So I started listening to them, but they are freaking just awesome. So Josh Shrife, thank you for the donation. Speaking of metal, is Nyango Star popular in Japan, or is he overhyped in the West for his good drumming skills? Yeah, I think he's popular. I mean, I see him like everywhere recently. I don't really know how and why he got popular though. I'm not really familiar with it, but yeah, I think he's getting some like popularity. He's been gaining like his popularity recently, and everybody likes him for sure. So, but yeah, he's got some like amazingly good drumming skills too, and that's why some people like him for sure. And you know, it's kind of weird to see stuff like that too, right? So that's why I think he's kind of popular in Japan as well. So he's popular in Western, and he's also like super popular in like Japan as well. So Mr. Ticklefingers, thank you for the donation. Do you have any dank Japanese memes? Meme is not a thing in Japan, so we don't really have like a lot of Japanese memes, because like, so if you search memes, you will find like memes obviously, right? And like also at the same time, if you Google like Spanish memes, you will find memes that are like in Spanish. But for some reason, if you search Japanese memes, you just find memes about Japan in English. Because like we literally don't have like a meme culture in Japan, so we don't have it, and you know. So at the same time, like I don't have any dank memes, like dank Japanese memes. So Supreme Swag Lord, thank you for the donation. Could you play Megalovania on your guitar on stream? I don't know how to play it yet. I will think about it sometime. I'll think about it, and I might just do it like someday in the future. But I don't know, man. I kind of suck at the guitar, so I don't really think I can play it well. But yeah, thank you for the donation. Therium, thank you for the donation. You might like the band Necroblicken also. That sounds like so Finnish. I might just check it out later. Thank you for the donation though. And Razor420, thank you for the donation. How you say bruh, look at this dude. No trolling please. This is like how we say it in Japanese usually. こいつ見てみろよ. こいつ is like this dude. 見てみろ is like look at kind of thing. So look at this dude. こいつ見てみろよ. And what was it? I kind of read some comment about Usa-chan. Yeah, did Usa-chan read our comments? Maybe, I'm not really sure. Maybe she did, maybe she didn't, but she really cares about like her she really cares about like comments that are about her. It's like what she told me like about a week ago. I forgot actually, but she told me something like that. So she should be reading comments for sure, like with Google Translate. But I'm not sure. We didn't talk about it. So, but I feel like that yeah, she's been reading some comments about her. So, and yeah, so. Why they call you a creep? Oh, you mean Usa-chan? I mean, because like I've been saying stuff like, what color are your panties and whatever. So, speaking of that, I've been playing this game, where, so this game is named, saying creepy things about the Discord girl contest. So I've been playing this game, like, you know, kind of by myself, actually, because like nobody else wants to play it with me. So the point of like this game is you say some like creepy stuff about the Discord girl, such as like oh, I just got a stain on my panties just because I talked to Usa-chan, or like, oh, I want Usa-chan's bra because I want to use it as my eye mask and stuff like that. So we say stuff like that to Usa-chan in Japanese. And whoever says the creepiest thing wins, basically, in the game. So I've been playing it with actually the Apple guy and this another guy who's really good at doing it. And you know what? So the thing about it is like everybody will assume that I'm like freaking godlike at the game, right? But, interestingly, I never win. I freaking never win, actually. I get wrecked usually, so I don't know, man. Like, there are like so many other people who are like still better than me. Because like, so basically, this is how the game works. So, there's like usually a theme in the game. Like, so let's say you have to make a sentence about Usa-chan using the word panties. Or like computer, or like a cup, and whatever like that. So what I usually say is like something like, oh, I wanna sniff Usa-chan's panties, or like, oh, I wanna see Usa-chan's computer and see if she's been watching porn one night, and whatever like that. But what other people say are just so much better than like my things. Usa-chan kawaii, so I mean she likes it too. She thinks it's funny. Like she's been like freaking laughing at it so hard, but. So yeah, that's like one game I kind of play with her. Like she doesn't play it. The funny thing about it is like she's the judge. She's actually the judge. So she decides like who was like the creepiest in the game. So what if she likes it? I don't really think so because we kind of talked about it, and yeah, I mean I don't see her that way and she doesn't see me that way either. So. And she is the judge in the game. And yeah, she decides like who was the creepiest. And yeah, I've actually won in the game like maybe 3 times before. But yeah, usually my other friends win. They wreck me so hard, usually. So yeah, I actually wanted to talk about some stuff, so let me talk about it here. So do you guys know this agency called Scale Lab? Do you guys know about this? Have you ever dated her? No. So do you guys know about this? Scale Lab. No? No. 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 Never heard of it. No. No. Don't know, no. No. So, seems like nobody knows about it, right? Then. So somebody knows about it. 入っちゃいけない. It's a YouTube network. 入っちゃダメ. What do you mean? Yeah, something like that, yeah. So here. It's an MCN. Yeah, so I just need a lot of like information about that. Oops, poop came out. Thank you for the donation. Oops, poopy came out. Thank you. I appreciate it. Kusaifu, thank you for the donation. I appreciate it. What's with it? Don't join any MCNs. They take your money. But they told me like, so basically, I got a message from like somebody, from one person. From like Scale Lab. Wait, let me actually upload a picture. I'm not really sure like if I'm supposed to be like talking about even, but here. So this is what I got actually about 2 hours ago. So it basically says like, "Hi Sora, I'm Papa, CEO of Scale Lab. First of all, your channel is hilarious. I'll explain what we do at Scale Lab and how it all works." So, actually, so he messaged me like about a week ago, and this is like his second email. So he asked me like if I'm interested in like any like YouTube agencies and whatever. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but would you please give me more details about it? And yeah, he just sent me this message, this one. And what the Thank you for the donation, Josh Strife. I appreciate it. I would like to donate this to Usa-chan. It isn't much, and I know it isn't in the form of an Amazon gift card, but I want her to know that we, her fans, are sorry for what happened. I hope this does not discourage her from reaching her YouTube dreams in the future. Gomen, Usa-chan. So, let me tell you about one thing. I don't really think she will be back, like honestly. We really talked about it. So basically what we talked about was she really doesn't want any stalkers on the internet, because like she's been dealing with like some serious stalkers, and yeah, I mean so basically she's been just really tired and mentally exhausted, and she really doesn't want any internet stalkers, like none of them. But if you do YouTube, that will like eventually happen, right? And yeah, we talked about it, like how it will eventually happen, and it's like something we cannot avoid, and there will be some people like probably, you know, stalking you like 24/7. And she was like, yeah, that's right, so that's why I'm not gonna come back to YouTube, because like as long as I'm on YouTube, there will be like more stalkers. Like there will be some people like who will try to figure out like about my like stuff and whatever. So yeah, and we talked about this for like maybe 3 hours I think, and yeah, our conclusion is basically just she shouldn't be on my channel if she doesn't want that kind of attention. And yeah, I kind of understand it too. Like I don't really care about it. I don't really care about like any stalkers and whatever. But she cares because like as I've been saying, like she's been dealing with like some real life stalkers, and she's been like trying to report them to the police. But the police wouldn't do anything as long as like you are not hurt or anything. You actually have to have some proof that like you are getting stalked. But it's kind of hard to get the actual proof. Apparently, is like what she told me. So. And yeah, so I don't really think she will be back, honestly. But yeah, I will. But she told me like she wanted a Switch or something, so I decided to like buy a Switch for her. So no worries, man, you got this. Like we got this. But like as I said, she will never be back, and that's what we decided. Like, so if she ever like decides to come back to my channel, it's when she stopped caring about like stalkers like completely. So one thing, she's been dealing with like some serious stalkers for like about 2 years, 3 years, I forgot, and she really hates stalkers. So apparently she's like the type of person like who attracts stalkers. So the interesting thing about this is like, so she works for this one place. I'm not gonna really tell you guys about it because like she will be mad at me if I talked about it. So she works for this one place, and after like her job is done, there are usually some people like waiting for her to come outside, and they usually go up to Sachan and they go like, hey, what's your number? Hey, what's your blah blah, what's your blah blah, and they freaking just try to like, you know, follow her. And that's been like happening to her for about a while. And yeah, so that's been happening like a lot of times. And yeah, so she really doesn't like any of like that kind of attention. She really hates it, like more than like other people, like for sure. But she still likes to get like supportive comments, and she really likes good attention. Like obviously, I mean, I'm an attention whore too, so I'm an attention whore too, and everybody likes attention definitely. So she liked being on YouTube, but when people just freaking decided to get like her stuff and get close to them, when you know she doesn't know like who they are, like what their main purpose is, like it just freaking scares her out, and that's basically what happened this time. And she really doesn't like that kind of attention because like, so basically this actually has happened so many times before too, like where she, you know, becomes friends with like some people, and those people, of course, like they try to just, you know, get some of like her stuff, and after that they freaking, I don't really know how they do it, but once they get to like some information, it's apparently easy to get like her real like actual personal information as well. So she's been dealing with like those real life stalkers through the internet as well. Like she's experienced it like a lot of times. So basically what happened was like you know, so she became friends with like some people on the internet, like through some games like in Overwatch and whatever. And yeah, those people would just like try to get her information, right? And after that, those people will freaking like show up in her place, apparently. And that has happened like a lot of times. So, and yeah, this time, the closest thing to that happened again. Like where, you know, a guy freaking just tries to get her personal information and just get close to her, like without, like when she doesn't know who that is and whatever. And the guy was even like sharing her information. She really freaked out. Like she was actually angry at me like when that happened first. Like she told me like that's why I didn't want to like do it and whatever. And she was actually angry at me like when that was happening. She was not like talking to me on voice chat, but she told me like through DMs on Discord. And yeah, so that's basically what happened. And yeah, so the face when Usa-chan can't read your post, but she told me she uses Google Translate, so. But that's what basically happened, and yeah, she really has decided like she will not come back to YouTube just because like as long as she's on my channel, like it will happen eventually, right? And she really doesn't like it, like that kind of attention. So, but yeah, thank you for the donation, man. Scythe, thank you for the donation. Can you make a Discord server, please? Don't disappoint me. So I've been busy with like everything. I have like 4 jobs right now, and yeah, I really have to like quit the teaching job first to even like manage the Discord server. So give me like 1 more month, like 2 more months. Do you know what she looks like? No, not really. I don't really know what she looks like, cause like she obviously doesn't want like stalkers, right? So she doesn't like to reveal like her appearance on the internet. So she really never told me what she looks like. Well, like she never sent me any pictures actually. I think she might have done it before, but I forgot. But I don't know what she looks like basically. She really hates stalkers, and she really doesn't like to be like found out in real life. So, Devon Garcia, thank you for the donation. Even heard of Muchumu? Japan rocker, but experimental with their orchestration and vocals. Imagine hype from flutes and xylophones. Highly recommended. I will check it out later, but thank you for the donation, man. And I don't know about them actually. This is like my first time hearing about them, so. Blackman, thank you for the donation. Why did you continue uploading videos with her in it after the stalking thing happened? Is she even okay with that? We talked about it too. We talked about it. Like, so her honest opinion was like she didn't want it. She like obviously didn't even want me to like upload the video, and she actually wanted me to like delete like everything. But you know, but still, I really can't do it like for like some obvious reasons. So, and one thing about that is like I actually pay her too, like after like, so before uploading the video I actually pay her too, because like, you know, I get some money from like YouTube, and I just want to make it fair between us, so I actually pay her too, and I already paid her for the video. So she kind of understands like how she really didn't want me to upload it, but like it's kind of like a business at this point, so she was fine with it. And that's why I, you know, like on my stream, on my previous stream, that's why I asked you guys to kind of just give her supportive comments and whatever, because she will like obviously check it. She will like obviously check it and see like what everybody thinks about the whole incident. And yeah, I think I'm not really sure like how many of them like she's read, but yeah, I think she's been reading like some comments about her and how like the community likes her and stuff like that. So she might change her mind, but yeah, I don't know, like she still like told me she's not gonna come back to my channel as long as like there's like some chance that the stalkers will try to stalk her again, and yeah, she just doesn't like that kind of attention. So wait. Supreme Swaglord, thank you for the donation. Pen Pineapple Apple Pen. PPAP? I like that too, and thank you for the donation, man, I appreciate it. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. The face when I want to give more support, but I don't know, she'll say I'm a stalker or something. No, I mean the thing about it is like, so no, she will not say like you were a stalker and whatever. No, it's a different thing. So what happened this time was like completely, it was actually like, yeah, it was just, I don't really think it was acceptable really. Even like from my perspective, it was really something like that shouldn't have even happened. So yeah, you can like give her like supportive comments and whatever, and she wouldn't care. Like you can even tell her like that, like you are horny for her, or like you came for her and whatever. Like she doesn't really care about it. But once you freaking just try to get, you know, her personal stuff and try to share with other people and say like, oh, I want to get close to her, that's a different story, right? Like that's clearly something just different. and that's why she just freaked out and she told me like she doesn't want to be on my channel anymore. So as long as you just tell her stuff like, oh, I want to see her panties, oh, I'm horny for her, oh, her voice turns me on, oh, I want to fuck her, stuff like that, she like doesn't care. She's used to it. She's really used to it, and she actually thinks those comments are funny and she likes them too. Cause like, so every time she finds some like funny comments that say something like, oh, I just came for her voice and whatever, she usually comes up to me and she tells me like how funny that was and whatever. She actually thinks those comments are like funny and hilarious. She doesn't really mind it. But, you know, if you just try to get like, you know, her some of like her personal stuff, like when she didn't reveal any of them, it's a different story. So as long as you try to give her support, show her support, she really doesn't mind it. So, and so one thing, she actually told me that it's fine kind of to stalk her. It's not really fine, like she doesn't like stalkers, but she really hates it when, you know, people share the information with other people. And of course, like nobody likes it. Nobody really likes it, like when, you know, some like random people are just sharing her personal stuff with like other people. Like nobody likes it, and she like obviously hated it, and that's why she decided not to come back. So if you like try to find her information, like just personally by yourself, I guess you can do it. Actually, you shouldn't do it though. She wouldn't feel like comfortable about it. But I mean, she kind of understands like it happens. But the reason this time, like why she decided not to come back, was like, you know, the guy was sharing some stuff like with some random people, with the people we didn't even know, and she just got scared and she just freaked out and decided not to, you know, come back to YouTube. So yeah, you can do. I'm not gonna say anything, but you can do whatever you want to do. Really, if you wanted to like find her information, then you can do it, but you shouldn't even like spread it. Don't even like share it with people, like obviously. So yeah, that's all about it. So Erisa Robin, thank you for the donation. Hi, new subscriber here. Your content is amazing. Thank you so much for telling me that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the donation too. Thank you. Atlas Soul, thank you for the donation. Are you planning on doing anime reactions ever? I'm not gonna do any reactions really. I might actually do some, but I feel like reactions in general lack some originality. I feel like that's something everybody can do. So I've been feeling like reaction videos are just where you just watch a video and you just say something like, oh my god, and that's it, right? And I thought that's like something everybody can do. And I kind of want to go for like something nobody else can do. And that's why I've been doing like some stupid Japanese lessons on my channel, because like nobody really has done it yet. Like I checked it on YouTube, and yeah, I looked for some Japanese people who teach like some stupid phrases on YouTube, and nobody was doing it, and that's why I've been doing it here. So yeah, I might do it though if there's like a high demand for it, but yeah, I feel like that lacks some like originality, so I'm not gonna really do it yet. But yeah, LNDI, thank you for the donation. Are you still gonna give her Josh's $200? So she told me like she wanted a Switch, so I'm gonna buy it for her. But like, so this is like something like we talked about the other day too. Like she wanted a Switch and she really wants it like in October and something. And I told her like I was gonna buy it, so it's gonna still like happen. So I'm gonna just basically buy it for her. So, well, thank you for the donation, man. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. Tell Apluna to turn on Super Chat when he streams. So, I don't really want to spoil it, but I think I can talk about it a little bit, right? Apluna, so the Apple guy, is going to do more videos with me from next week. I will make a video about it. I'll make some like announcement video about it. But yeah, So, are you going to upload a video after the stream? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So like, when I stream, that usually means like I will upload a video. So I will upload a video, but I want you guys to like choose which one to upload. Does he have a good mic? Not sure, but I think you can still like hear him clearly. So, and yeah, I have like a question. So let me just go back to what I was just talking about here. This thing. So, as I just said, I got this message from like Scale Lab about 2 hours ago, and it says like, "Hi, I'm CEO of Scale Lab. First of all, your channel's hilarious. I'll explain what we do at Scale Lab and how it works. In short, it's our job to make the Troll channel grow faster. That means more subs and more views per month. It's also our job to bring you brands deals. We work with a ton of brands like Disney, Blizzard, Toyota, Wix, etc. So, yeah. And I checked, and I've been doing like some research about them. And scam. Wait. Yeah, they take 20% of your money, but this is like what they do though. Like this is what any YouTube agencies do. So it's a trap. But if you guys are like saying scam, as in like they are trying to scam me because like they will take 20% of my like ad revenue, then yeah, I mean, but they ditch you afterwards. Really? Check email. Well, let me just read some comments beforehand. Cheetah.107, thank you for the donation. Nothing. Yeah, thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it, and thank you for coming back to my stream. Thank you. Xavier Mike York Akawang. Nice name. Thank you. Don't join Scale Lab. Scale Lab is what most YouTubers say, and don't join stuff like that too, I guess. Up to you though. Yeah, I really have to do like some research about it. I'm still curious like what that is about too. So Kendra Poop, thank you for the donation. Hi, can you say my name with a heavy Japanese accent? Kendra? Kendora. Also, you should translate Urban Dictionary words to Japanese. Yeah, I might actually do it. This is like what I thought about like a week ago actually. So I've been thinking about like a lot of video ideas recently, and yeah, I might do it. And so here, if you wanted me to say your name with a heavy Japanese accent, it will be something like this here. Kendora, show me your panties. LNDO, thank you for a donation. Never join a network, lose money and freedom. Yeah, that's what they've been telling me, like everybody has been telling me like on my channel, and yeah, I'm still curious because like I've never really gotten any messages like this, like emails like this in my life, and I'm still curious. Let me still like talk about it more though, because like I still like have to talk about it more and see like what the real intention is like behind it. So generically generic guy. Nice name. Looking for Japanese to play video game with. Will you play with me? Want to hone my Japanese communication. Also don't take brand deal. So if you're actually looking for Japanese friends, search Kids Lingo. So Kisslingo. So this is actually an app, and if you are like especially trying to learn Japanese, search Kisslingo. And this is actually an app, as I just said, but I did voices for like this app, and at the same time they have a Discord server. They have a Discord server for like Japanese learners, and there are like freaking 5,000 people there, and you can find a lot of like friends who are Japanese, or at the same time you can find some friends who are trying to learn Japanese, like both. So it is seriously the best place to like learn Japanese. Like I'm not just promoting it or anything. I don't get money from them. Like this is just my friend's thing. My friend made this app, and my friend like started a Discord server because like he really just wanted a lot of people to learn Japanese, because he really likes it when people learn Japanese and like try to know like about Japan more. So yeah, if you are serious about like making Japanese friends, like if you are serious about like learning Japanese in general, just Google Kisslingo and go to their Discord server. And yeah, I really think this is like the best server. They are really active, and there are so many Japanese people. You can just like ask anything on that Discord server. You can just say like, hey, how can I say my panties are dirty in Japanese, and they will just freaking come up to you and tell you like, oh, this is how you say it and whatever. So if you are serious about learning Japanese, like Japanese culture, go to their server, and yeah, this is seriously the best thing ever. Rosetta Stone, am I right? So the thing about it is like the app is for free. It's 100% free. So my friend made this app, and he told me like if I can do voiceovers for his app, and I did voices for this app as well. So you can basically learn with this app, like hearing my voices in it. So if you are interested in like stuff like that, download Kisslingo and go to their Discord server. Everything is like completely free. Like they don't take money from you, just because like they seriously want you guys to learn Japanese more and just learn about Japanese culture and Japan itself. So yeah, just go to their server. Can you link the Discord server? You can Google it and you can find it instantly. Kisslingo. Just Google Kisslingo, or just Google Kisslingo Discord. You will find it easily. So, but yeah, their server is seriously awesome. Like there are so many people who are like fluent in Japanese, English, and whatever languages. Like they are freaking fluent in like a lot of languages, so that they can really help you out with your Japanese study, really. They are like seriously 100 times better than me as well, like if you wanted to just like learn Japanese. And in my experience though, like I teach English in Japan and I teach some Japanese to like some people too, but this is seriously the best thing if you wanted to learn Japanese. So Xavier Aka Mike York Aka Wang, thank you for the donation. Can you say I like to smell feet in Japanese? 足の匂い嗅ぐの好き. Here, this is how you say it. 足の匂い嗅ぐの好き. And this is how you say I like to smell feet in Japanese. And this is probably like how you get arrested at the same time too, if you say it well, maybe. But yeah, thank you for the donation, man. Thank you for the donation, man. Spooky Mail, thank you for the donation. How do you say suck my titties? おっぱいしゃぶって here. So おっぱいしゃぶって おっぱい means like boobs, titties. しゃぶって is like suck my, and that's how you say suck my titties. You got this, man. Say this sentence to like some random strangers in Japan and you will get a lot of friends for sure. You got this, man. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. ケツを食べる I eat ass too. I especially want to eat Nicki Minaj's ass. Seriously, Nicki Minaj is really hot. Like I've been touching myself to never mind. Blackman, thank you for the donation. Many MCNs are notorious for doing nothing for creators while also imposing rules and having some control over your content. If contract is short, then maybe it might be okay to try them, but be wary. I'll think about it. But yeah, let me still like think about it. I'm still like curious, and I just really want to know like what they really do. Cheetah da 107, thank you for the donation. My girlfriend says hi, and no worries, man. I love your stray. I don't know what this is actually, but yeah, I love you too, and tell your girlfriend that I love her too. Yeah, so thank you for the donation. Generically generic guy, nice name again. And thank you for the donation. Already living and studying Japanese in Japan right now. So I'm dead serious. I just think it will be fun playing games with you. Also thanks for the app. So yeah, if you're actually serious about like learning Japanese and stuff, I'm actually serious about like this whole thing about kiss lingo. Here. Kiss lingo, really, like if you are serious about like making like a lot of Japanese friends and like learning Japanese in the fastest way as possible, like seriously, just this one really is the best if you wanted to learn Japanese especially. I'm not trolling or anything. I'm actually being honest with you. Like, I don't get money for advertising it here or anything. Like, I don't really get a sponsorship or anything, because the app, like, I actually worked for them as well. Like, I did voiceovers for like their app, and at the same time my friend made it too, and my friend is freaking like, he's fluent in like freaking 10 languages and whatever, and he speaks, and he's like Japanese, so he will be happy to just like teach you Japanese for free. Like, that's what they do on their server. Their server is like literally the best if you wanted to learn Japanese or like just wanted to hang out with like Japanese people. So I can't find a working Kiss Lingo Discord. I mean, you can Google like Kiss Lingo Discord and you can find it. I think the server is like named Nyalang or something like that. I really forgot like what the server is called, but you can find it quite easily for sure. So RSS Loan, thank you for the donation. It's Tommy-sama. Hey, what's up, man? We used to play casual, if you remember me. Yeah, of course, remember you. You really blew up, Sora, congrats. I'm learning Japanese right now. I can't read hiragana. So, yeah, it's kind of been a while to see you, actually, like on the internet. So let me actually talk about what happened. So, I think my channel only had like about 2,000 subs until like July 2nd. And suddenly, one of my videos blew up. And it was the reaction video. Like, it was the video like where I reacted to Filthy Frank and just freaking blew up suddenly. It got like suddenly 300,000 subs. I mean, not subs but views. And after that, more people came in, and I started like doing this stupid thing, like where I teach stupid Japanese phrases for my viewers. And I've been saying like, show me your panties, like what color are your panties and whatever. And this is what happened. But, so here, I actually have a question about it. Here. So, about the Scale Lab thing. So, what do you guys actually think about, like, this, Scale Lab thing? Is it really just something like I shouldn't join, or like, is it something like that gives me some profit? Well, let me know. Wait, so what do you guys think, actually? No. Okay. I'm pretty sure everyone is here because of Filthy Frank's reaction video. So, I actually made a video about it. Like how I blew up and whatever. But so a lot of my subs decided to like watch my video. It was not really because of like Filthy Frank. It was because of like that one video named your thighs, like how to say your thighs look juicy in Japanese. That one was like the game changer. Everything changed after I uploaded that video. Filthy Frank, like of course, like doing a reaction to Filthy Frank was something like that, changed me a little bit as well. But the that one video, like where I taught everybody like how to say your thighs look juicy and whatever in Japanese. That was really a game changer. After like uploading that video, I freaking got like 9,000 subs in a day and 6,000 subs in a day, and like in a week I got freaking like 30,000 subs after that. Like after that video. And in 2 weeks I got like freaking 50,000 subs and whatever. Like that one video freaking just changed everything about my channel. But Filthy Frank, yeah, reaction videos to Filthy Frank. Yeah, I mean that kinda gave me like a lot of subs too, actually. But compared to the your thighs look juicy video, it was actually not that much, honestly. So, but yeah, so one more thing, I just wanted to really check. So I shouldn't join this, right? This one thing, like Scale Lab thing, right? I was curious like what everybody thinks about it, and if everybody says no, then I won't do it, just because like as I've been saying, this is the community like we've been building up like together, right? So are you really creepy in real life also? So this is what I've been saying, but Sorada Troll is a character, and me in real life is just totally different. As you can kinda tell, like, so what I do in my videos and like what I am doing right now should be like a little bit different, right? Because in my video I usually just go like I do that like freaking once every 2 seconds, but I don't do it on my stream. So, and where did it go? Here. Kiet Mai, thank you for the donation. How do you say let me suck your toes in Japanese? つま先舐めさせて、しゃぶらせて。Here. つま先しゃぶらせて。So つま先 is like toes. しゃぶらせて is like let me suck. And this is how you say let me suck your toes in Japanese. Well, thank you for the donation, man. Kiet Mai. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Oh no. Okay. Where did it go? Okay, Josh Shrive, thank you for the donation. 君の太ももそそるね。PS 太もも見せて。Sure. Do you guys actually want to see my thighs on my stream? If there's a demand for it, I might think about it. If you guys actually want to see my thighs, yeah, sure. Maybe I should just show my thighs for content. I'm gonna actually freaking flash my penis. 3, 2, 1. Mark Auditor, thank you for the donation. I'm pretty sure it was YouTube algorithm for the juicy thighs was what caused you to blow up. I was sipping coffee when I saw YouTube recommend that you. Yeah, so apparently YouTube algorithm like somehow decided to freaking just recommend my videos to everybody, and that's when like my channel blew up. And I actually made a channel about it. I mean, not the channel, but I actually made a video about it. So wait, but thank you for the donation, man. Day, thank you for the donation. I first saw you on stream with Give Me a Break Man and Hiko Simon a while back, but didn't watch your videos until the Frank ones were in the recommended. So yeah, that's really what happened. So I did a collaboration with like Give Me a Break Man, like Give Me a Flake Man. I actually think he is famous for like Give Me a Flake Man, I think, instead of like Give Me a Break Man, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so I did a collaboration with him, and I think I only had like 500 subs back then. That was like about 2 years ago, I think. And yeah, I did a collaboration with him, and that gave me like 200 subs, and I think I was at like 900 subs, and I was actually happy with it. But still, like, I didn't do any cringy stuff, like any crazy stuff back then. So, like, my channel wasn't that entertaining. It's not still like entertaining, it's just cringy. Everything is just cringy though. Like, nothing is really entertaining about my channel. But back then, it was just horrible. So nobody really watched my channel. But then, this is what happens. I'm still like I'm still like kinda freaking out about the whole thing because everything changed freaking in like 2 months. So, but thank you for the donation, man. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation again. Ara, you know thick thighs saves lives, Sora. Apparently, but I don't have a thigh fetish, so I don't really know why people like to see, like, you know, thighs and stuff. I have a boob fetish, so I checked out some of your old videos and I did like them. No, I mean, so maybe you can notice how the things I did in the past were like a lot different from like what I do now. So this channel was like more, it wasn't like that cringy, honestly. It was still like cringy before too, but it was just based on like some real life stuff. It was just like based on like some vlog kind of channel, really. I did a lot of like vlogs before, and that was like my channel was all about. And suddenly, you know, my reaction video of like Filthy Frank freaking blew up, and I decided to just do some stupid stuff, cringy stuff, just because like everybody told me to do cringy stuff. So I did a poll like once before, like right after the reaction video like blew up. I did a poll and I asked everybody like about what to do like on my channel, and they told me like do something stupid, do something funny, do something crazy. So I was like, sure, and I just started doing like stupid stuff, and that's how my cringy character kind of like was made. So I don't really do any of that in real life, as you can kind of see it on my stream. So I'm just being myself right now, but any of the things I do on my channel are something like I never do in real life, because I mean you actually get arrested for doing stuff like that. But you know, just for the content, I think it's funny, so I've been doing it. So Xavier Aka Mike York Aka Wang, thank you for the donation. NGL, nice to Mac, and YouTube sent me your thigh video. Yeah, that's what happened apparently. Everybody watched like my your thighs look juicy video, and that's when like everybody decided to sub to my channel, which is actually amazing. Like that was when my life kind of changed, because like I never thought I can get any attention from people. So, and I really want to know why you dyed your hair brown. And that's just like I was just being experimental, I think, and I just wanted to change something about myself, and yeah, I did it, and I was like, freaking, this looks like a poop. So, isn't Sora in Japanese mean sky? Yeah, that Sora means sky in Japanese. So I also like wanted to ask you guys about one more thing, not the skill lab thing. Here. So I'm going to upload one video, either like this one or this one. So this one is named Monster Hunter Weeaboo Edition, and this video is basically about me doing like some voices for Monster Hunter World, and this one is about like how I blew up, like on my channel, like how my channel blew up in like freaking 50 days. I explained what really happened, but this one's like freaking cringy. I did some cringy stuff, like really cringy stuff. I couldn't like really watch it myself. Which one? So 1 or 2? 1 means this one, 2 means this one. Which one? 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So a lot of people want to watch 2. 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. Both. 2, 2. So yeah, there seems to be like more people who want to watch the second one. Here's the plot twist. Okay, so there seems to be like a lot of people who want to watch the second one, right? But so as we know, the Discord girl like doesn't want to be on my channel anymore. But this one video, I actually recorded this one video like about a month ago, and the Discord girl is actually in this video. She freaking did some voices for my video. She freaking did voices for Monster Hunter World. She freaking did some voice acting. She went like, huh? See? Now everybody freaking says yes. I knew it. I knew it. I freaking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Still too. I knew it. That's why I didn't say like, oh, the Discord girl like is freaking in this video, but I knew it. I freaking knew it. See? So I hired her. I freaking paid her like $10. I forgot. Like, so I made a script for like this video. So I basically played a Monster Hunter World, but so you know how like in games, some characters go like, huh, I thinking, and whatever like that. I made Usa-chan, I made the Discord girl do it a month ago. And I still like haven't uploaded it yet just because like I thought it was kind of cringy, and it's cringy actually. But, you know. So, which one? Actually, so, I don't know, man. 1, 2, 1, 69, 1, 3, 1, 1, 1, both, 2, 1. One, two. One, please. Two. So sweet. So this is like what I decided actually. So I was gonna actually upload the second one just because like, you know, the Discord girl is kind of like in the video like for freaking 2 seconds actually. But I think we should save the Monster Hunter World one for maybe next week. For reasons actually. So I'm gonna upload this like second one, which is about like how my channel got like 100,000 subs like in 50 days. But this one's kind of cringy. It's really cringy. It's really cringy. I really didn't want to upload this one just because like, you know, it was really cringy. Like seriously, when I say it's cringy, it's really cringy. This one was probably the cringiest one like I've done. If you guys are wondering how the video about like how I got 100,000 subs in 50 days can be cringy, I mean, I somehow managed to like make it really cringy. So maybe the second one. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. Who is Kyo? We need answers for Soraloy. It will be revealed sometime in the future. It's kind of plot twisting actually, but let's see. Spooky Meow, thank you for the donation. Boob Fetish, so would you oppai shabutte? Sure. So as I've been saying, I like Nicki Minaj, right? I like Nicki Minaj, and the main reason why I like Nicki Minaj is just because like she's got big boobs. And then there are so many people like who tell me Nicki Minaj has got fake boobs. But what are the differences between like hentai, anime, Nicki Minaj? They are all not real. So I can like Nicki Minaj too, right? I think she's hot. Mark Auditor 222222. Wait 111. Thank you for the donation, man. So 2. The second one is going to be uploaded this time. Saint Seiya 読んだことある？どうも好きですか？ I've never read it, but I don't know like I know like what the anime or manga is about. So, how do you say have a cigar in Japanese? 葉巻をどうぞ. This is how you say it. 葉巻をどうぞ. You often describe yourself as cringy. If you find yourself cringy, what makes you choose to not change the behavior that you find cringy? So, as I've been saying, like, everybody on this channel basically like wanted to see something stupid and cringy. Like, so, as I just said, when my Filthy Frank video like blew up, I actually did a poll and I asked everybody like what kind of things like do you guys want me to do and whatever like that, and there were so many comments that said something like, do stupid stuff like Filthy Frank, just be cringy and just, you know, go for some funny content and whatever. And it was something I really didn't do before. Like if you watch my old videos, you will notice that like my video style itself is like so different, because I didn't really do any cringy stuff and I didn't want to do any stuff like that. But everybody asked me to do it, so I was like, okay, so this is what everybody wants, then I should do it. Because I see YouTube as like a business thing right now, actually. Like I'm just thinking about how to entertain my viewers and how to like get more people to watch my channel and stuff like that. I didn't really think about it before, but now, you know, there's like a demand for some cringy stuff, apparently. Because a lot of people told me to do cringy stuff, and apparently, you know, what I've been doing on my channel is like something unique, is what everybody has been telling me. So I feel like this is the right direction maybe, though it's not something I really want to do. Like, so being cringy, it's something I really don't want to do that much, just because like I'm not really, you know, I'm not really into cringy things. I don't want to be cringy, but still like people, you know, want to watch cringy stuff, so I've been doing it for my viewers. So what does kill mean? Let's see. But yeah, if you see me in real life, like if you kind of like see me talk here on my stream, you will notice that like things I do on my channel, in my videos, and things I really do in real life are completely different. So I just need you guys to know that Sorada Troll is just a character. It's like a little bit. It's not even like a little bit. It's just entirely different from who I am as a person. So, but yeah, I ditched the school for this. That's interesting. But I think school is important still. So, what you really want to do? I don't know. I really wanted to just... So, basically, I've been like making videos like for about 2 years actually, but I used to like upload videos like maybe once every 2 months, like even like once every freaking... I don't know, like once a month or like once every 2 weeks or something like that. So I didn't really upload videos that much. But the main point of this channel is to just make people laugh, make people kind of like feel happy. So I've been doing like comedic videos. So there's been videos like where I talk about some stupid stuff and whatever, but I didn't really do any cringy stuff. Like I didn't go like, show me your panties, or like, hey man, please can show me, and stuff like that. I never really did it before, because yeah, I never really thought like that kind of stuff is funny, but people seem to like it, and apparently a lot of people think that it's unique, so I've been doing it. But what I really want to do, I don't know, like as long as I can make people laugh, I really don't care like what I really want to do and stuff. I just care if my viewers think my channel is funny or not. So yeah, so this is pretty much exactly what I wanted to do. Funny stuff plus learn Japanese, probably a good direction. So I noticed that there's like a high demand for like learning Japanese. Like there are so many people like who wanted to learn Japanese off of my videos. So I was like, then yeah, maybe I can just do cringy stuff, but at the same time like I can do some Japanese lessons on my channel. And that's exactly what nobody has done before. And I was like, yeah, that's maybe what I should do. And I just started making like those how to say series, and yeah, I got more subs and I got like 100,000 subs in 50 days, and yeah, it's just everything escalated so quickly. And so, do your mom think that you have problems? Maybe. I don't know, I'm actually good friends with like my mom too. Kind of. So. But yeah, I don't know if my mom actually thinks I have problems, but I've asked my mom like what color she's wearing. I do it just because I'm stupid, and I ask my mom to spank me like a lot. I do that like seriously, like freaking once every 3 days, because I think it's funny to say stuff like that to my mom. And what else? Any cringy stuff you can think of. Like I've done a lot of like stupid stuff to my mom just because like I want to be kind of like stupid in front of my mom. So What did she say? She just tell me I'm stupid. Baka! So. Any updates on Usa-chan? I know that it's impossible that she'll be back, but I want to know if she's doing any better. I think she's been fine though, so when that happened, she seriously didn't really want to like deal with anybody, so she was like trying not to talk to any people like for 2 days actually. But now, actually I talked to her recently, yesterday actually, and she seemed fine. She sounded kind of normal. She really didn't sound like she was like depressed or anything. So yeah, she was fine actually. But she still like told me she's not gonna come back to my channel because like that will definitely happen again. So, are Utaites famous in Japan? I think so. But yeah, I feel like there's still like some possibility that she might come back to my channel in the future. Maybe like in a month, in 2 months, if she like ever decides to like change her mind, because I told her that like there are so many people who support her and who want to like watch her say like, you know, some truly stuff and whatever, and she told me like, yeah, that's awesome and I feel happy for it, but still like I just don't really like it when stalkers stalk me and stuff like that. So I was like, but do you really not like the attention? And she was like, I like it when I get a lot of supportive comments. And I was like, then do you really not want to come back to the channel even when like you know that so many people support you? And she didn't really say anything. So there might be some possibilities. She might come back sometime in the future. Let's see. Are there any places in Japan for otakus besides Akihabara? Akihabara is like the only place, I think. Have you ever been to Soapland? No. I've been doing... I only really... So... I'm not really interested in like having sex with like some random strangers. It's just not my thing. I really want to do it with like the person who I kinda love. That sounded like so cheesy, but yeah. What is the time in Japan now? 12:09 p.m. Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki Minaj. Sure. As a titty man, where did it go? As a titty man, do you like Hitomi Tanaka? I actually am not sure if I like her or not, but maybe. But yeah, so people think that like I've slept with like freaking 100 girls and whatever, but I really never have done it yet. Like I've never really slept with like more than one girl in my entire life. So in my entire life there was like only one girlfriend. I've dated like only one girl in my life. So that was like when I was 21. There was like this one girl, who really liked me. Like she had a like huge crush on me apparently. And yeah, she told me like if I wanted to like go out, you know, with her, and I was like, sure, yeah, we can just do something. And yeah, she basically you know, dragged me to like her car, and what happened after that was like she just pushed me onto and yeah, so that happened, and that was like my first time ever when I was like 21. And after that, she told me like she wanted to like bring me to like her house, and we went to like her house. And then yeah, I don't really have to explain like what happened after that. It's kind of obvious. if I have to like explain like more details, then I will. But I don't really think I really have to do it. So I'm not gonna do it. But that's what happened. And yeah, so after that, we decided to kind of date. And yeah, we dated for like 2 years actually. But it's not really we broke up or anything. It was just like so her parents are like so strict that her parents didn't want didn't want her to date a person like me. It's not because like I was doing anything wrong or anything, but so her parents are so strict that like her parents just wanted somebody else to date her, basically. And the guy was kind of like super smart, like he was so rich and whatever, and her parents basically didn't approve us, so we had to kind of like stop dating. Yeah, rich family basically. So she was super rich, like it was crazy actually. She was really rich. It was insane. So usually like when you date a girl, you have to pay everything for the girl, right? I didn't pay anything for her, like when I was dating her. She actually paid everything for me. Because like her family was insanely rich. Like I seriously didn't, I really don't think I spent a like single penny for her. I mean, I bought some stuff for her and stuff, like when, you know, like for her birthday and stuff, but other than that, I really didn't spend any money for her. She hot? Maybe. You were the sugar baby, basically. I was a sugar baby, basically. So yeah, so this is basically what really happened. Where did it go? Here. Dude, you can't end up with a rich chick. Only hook up for a while. So yeah, I mean, she told me like she wanted to marry me and stuff, but like, you know, she's from a rich family and her family didn't approve me. I mean, I don't really think her parents even knew about me, because like she didn't want to even like introduce me to like her parents, because like she knew that her parents will say no, obviously, for like obvious reasons, because like I'm not from like a rich family and stuff. And yeah, that happened. So, and we just had to like just not date, like see each other anymore. So we are kind of friends. Like I can just hang out with her if I wanted to. I can still like message her and stuff. Like I still like know her email address and everything. But still, like we just decided not to just get to the next stage. So, and that happened when I was 22. And since then, like I've been single like for 5-6 years, I think. Brent Parkinson, thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Story time is the best. I really appreciate it, man. I really don't know like what to do to like make up for it, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, yeah, that happened. So I'm not really a virgin. I think we did it like quite a lot of times, because so her sex drive was insane. She wanted to do it like freaking 3 times, 4 times a day. She even told me that she can come without touching herself. And she told me she's done it in class so many times. So I dated her back in like when I was in university. So yeah, she was a student as well. She freaking told me she can come without like freaking touch herself. She told me she's come. In fact, in class. I was like, what the? And yeah, she also had some big boobs as well. And like as I've been saying, like I have a boob fetish, and you know. So, and of course, like so she's rich. And her sex drive is kind of strong, and she has big boobs, and of course, like she was getting like some attention from like guys, but interestingly, she didn't really go for like any other guys. I thought like she would just go for other guys, but interestingly, she told me like the only crush she's ever had in her life was like only me and whatever. I was like, what the hell? But the main reason is probably I was like playing music more actively back then, and she really liked musicians, and she liked my song called The Reality. She listened to it, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, I came!" And now, you know. And then, like, that's what happened. You skipped the donation. Yeah, this one. I forgot about it. I forgot actually a lot of donations. Damn! Justice Strive, thank you for the donation, man. If you doggy Nicki Minaj, your 20 centimeters dick won't reach her. My penis is freaking 0.1 inch long. Like 0.1 millimeters or something. Like, you cannot even see my penis without a microscope, so it won't even reach her in the first place. Like, seriously, so I can still like flash my penis here on my stream, but you cannot see it. Like, it's, so I'm Japanese, so my penis is freaking blurred. It's pixelated because, you know, like, genitals in Japan, like all of the genitals in Japan are freaking pixelated, so you cannot even see my penis. So I can freaking flash my penis, but you cannot see it. And mine is like super small that you cannot really see it without a microscope. So yeah, kind of unfortunate, but. Spooky Meow, thank you for the donation. Sura, you are cute. You're cute too, Spooky Meow. Yeah, you're cute too. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation again. Lucky dude, I haven't touched a pussy before. Yeah, I thought I would never touch a pussy in my entire life, but that actually happened. That actually happened, and she... yeah. You know what's interesting about the whole thing is? So, her sex drive was like so strong that she sometimes like freaking just grabs my hand and freaking just like brings it to her thing. And she does stuff like this with my hand. Like suddenly, man. When there are no other people around us, she does that. Sounds fake as fuck, right? I mean, I thought I want this to be fake, but it's really what happened. Seriously. Her sex drive was like so strong, like she either grabs my hand and just brings it to like her pussy and do it like this, or she freaking grabs my hand and just brings it to like her boobs and go like, ah! I mean, seriously. She was that kind of girl. I mean, and she was actually super smart too. Like she was from a rich family. She's from a rich family, so like she actually took some like great education. So she was like super smart, and yeah, she was rich as well. And like fake and gay. I mean, I hope like that was fake actually, because I really never thought like there would be like any girls who are like that. I thought like it happened only in anime, so I wish I can date someone like her. So that was the only girl I've dated in my life, so I don't know like if there are any girls like that, but I think you can find girls like that pretty easily, maybe. So she was like an hentai character, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. So the funny thing about this is like, so her sex drive was like insanely strong, but she never said any words like penis, vagina, rape, fuck, and stuff like that. Maybe she just wanted to act pure, but you know, her sex drive was actually so strong that like she used to masturbate a lot and stuff, so she was not actually pure, but she wanted to act pure. She never swore. She really never said like penis or like vagina. He lying? No, I'm actually serious. Like, it's really what happened. And it's a Japanese girl as well. Like, so she was like an American Japanese girl, and yeah, she came to Japan like when she was like 18 or something. And she was so she came to Japan when she was 18, and I met her like in university, and she was like. So when I met her, she was like 26 and I was 21, so she was like 5 years older than me, and I'm not lying or trolling. This is seriously what happened, and we just have to like stop dating because like her parents really didn't really want her to date a person like me. So Wait.
Nicki Minaj! Fuck me! Please, Nicki Minaj! Fuck me! I like Nicki Minaj! Her boobs make me hard! I have an erection!
Somebody told me I'm a nerd, straight up in my face, right here. Yes, this guy ends in heart, oh, nerd like you said. But thank you for the donation, man. Hook me up with a rich Japanese hentai girlfriend. Her parents will love me. I really don't know like any rich girls. Like that was the only girl like who was from a rich family. And I really never thought she would like fall for me. It was really interesting like how really she liked me. I think you still have a chance with her. No, we decided not to do it just because like there's no future between us. It just didn't work out, so. Do you like her as much? Did you? Maybe. How is she now? I think she's fine. Can you cut your hair short? I've done it before and I freaking looks like Justin Bieber, so. I like Justin Bieber though, actually, but. Oh, thank you for the donation, Maddie. What's up, fam? Take my money. I really appreciate it, man. Like, it freaking helps me a lot. I'm gonna buy a Nintendo Switch for the Discord girl, like in October. She told me like she wants a Switch, and I'm gonna buy a TV for my mom too, like 40-inch TV, cause she told me like she wants a TV as well. So, can you give us your best metal scream? Which one? Like or yeah, or Switch Lite. She told me like she wants a Switch Lite. So, did Usta-chan come back? No, she's not gonna come back. She told me like she's not gonna come back. So are you single now? I've been single like freaking for 6 years, I think. Usa-chan will come back? No, she won't come back. She decided like she doesn't just want to be on YouTube just because like she doesn't like stalkers. What games do you play? League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Overwatch. Can you make a cover of Justin Bieber Baby? Sure.
Baby, no! Baby.
What metal do you like most? Like death metal? I don't know. Slayer? Oh, Cannibal Corpse. Maybe. Do you plan on making more music? I want to, but I just don't really have like a lot of time for it. Who do you play in League of Legends? Everybody, but I like to play Vayne, Riven, Lee Sin. Do you like Baby Metal? Kinda. Alto Bridge? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Cannibal Corpse is very good. Yeah, I mean, they are good, but I don't like to say that I like them, because when I say like I like Cannibal Corpse, when I say that to people, they usually go like, and I really don't like that kind of attention, because like Cannibal Corpse, like they sing songs like that are about like how to kill people and whatever like that, right? And when I say like I like Cannibal Corpse, people think that I'm a freaking psychopath and stuff, so I don't really say it. But Galnerius, maybe, yeah, Galnerius, that's how we say it, but I like them too. How is your English so fluent? I've been speaking English and Japanese both since I was 7. So, Patrick Blair, thank you for the donation. What's up, Sora? My friend accuses me of tryharding for learning Japanese, and I don't know when I'll tell him. It's just phrases I've learned from you. You can be a tryhard. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like a freaking, you know, being a tryhard, right? I mean, you can be a tryhard, because I'm a tryhard as well. If you think you are a tryhard, I've been freaking saying like, show me your panties and what color are your panties and stuff like that to some random strangers on YouTube and to the Discord girl too. I'm like a freaking worst tryhard of all time, dude, so you shouldn't feel bad about it. Because I mean, if you are like being a tryhard and learning Japanese, then you are actually learning something, right? It's like a lot better than me. Because like when I say stupid stuff, I never learn anything. I really never learn anything, but I just say stupid stuff to like those people and they just, you know, get creeped out. I get nothing. But you, on the other hand, freaking learn Japanese, right? There's nothing wrong with it. It's learning languages. You can be a tryhard, dude. So let me teach you like this one phrase you have to use. Like when people, you know, say something like, you are a tryhard, dude, you are creeping, whatever like that. You have to say this one sentence. Here. You have to say this one sentence. This is like what you have to say. Like when people tell you like, oh my god, you are a tryhard, or like, oh my god, you suck, or like, oh my god, you are stupid. If any people said stuff like that to you, say this one. Motto itte. Motto itte, which means tell me more, tell me more. So this is what you really have to say, because you have to creep them out too. You get it? And this is exactly what I've been saying, like when the Discord girl tells me like, you are creepy. I just go like, motto itte. And this is what you have to say like when you play games, and when somebody says like, oh my god, you suck, you just go like, motto itte. Like, tell me more. You just have to do that, dude. That's freaking the best way to just like win. That's freaking the best way to wreck any people. Like seriously. So, you know, if you are a teenager, and if you got scolded for like something bad, like such as like, you shouldn't have done this, Jack, and whatever like that, then you just have to say, motto itte, tell me more, to your mom. Freaking this just wrecks you. Not you, but then. So, Spooky Meow, I think I'm in love. I'm in love you too. And thank you for that too. When is your birthday? February 28th. I actually wanted to be like born on June 9th, just because like the number, you know, I just really like the number 69, but I was born on February 28th. But thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Josh Strife, thank you so much for the donation again. Yango Star, Mayhem, X Japan, everyone else. I still don't like Mayhem that much, just because I don't like scary stuff. Yeah, but Mayhem could be awesome. I just really don't like it when they just do scary stuff. I don't really like horror things. So, Bleach Hill, thank you for the donation again. Hey, Sora, how are you? What is the craziest thing you have ever witnessed in Japan? Love you, Lamau, I love you too. Craziest thing I've witnessed in Japan. Some dude was just like masturbating outside by himself. There should be like a lot more crazier stuff than that. That was like, of course, like I literally went like, what the fuck? And what else? In Japan, right? Oh, this old dude. I think he was like 62 years old or something. He said hi to 10-year-old girl, and the girl freaking reported the guy. That's one thing too. And this one guy who's like 32 years old, and this one guy said like, hey, how are you, to like this 14-year-old girl, and she reported the guy too. What else? Yeah, something like that. And this is like what I've been saying, but so this is not like really a crazy stuff, but there was like one time before when I was like watching porn by myself, and that was like, I don't know, I forgot that, like when that was, but I think that was like 10 years ago. So I was watching porn by myself, and yeah, my mom freaking barged into my room, right? So I was like, damn, I have to close out porn. So I was going to close, you know, the porn I was watching, but I noticed at the same time, like if I just like close the porn, it will just make me look like I'm a loser trying to just hide, you know, the fact that I was watching porn. So I decided to do something else, and this idea freaking came up to me, like where I just, you know, watch Justin Bieber's Baby and pretend that I was listening to Justin Bieber's Baby. So I clicked on Justin Bieber's Baby because like I had it bookmarked before for some reason. So I clicked on Justin Bieber's Baby, and now she thinks I'm gay. That was unfortunate, but I mean, things happen, man. She still thinks I'm gay just because like you know, I've been single for a long time. And yeah, I say like, spank me, mom, and stuff like that, and she thinks I'm gay, like 100%. She never says it. She never says like, you are gay and stuff like that, but yeah, she definitely thinks I'm gay. And I'm fine with it too, honestly. What do you do as an actual job? I teach English, I do translations and voiceovers, and I make videos on YouTube. So I can do like 4 things, but yeah. Full-time English teacher, interestingly. And I do voiceovers. I do like voice acting, translations. Onyx Overkill. Hey lovely, what's your blood type? O. But thank you for the donation, and thank you for coming back to my stream. Do you style your hair? I do, and it's kind of easy. Some people think I spend freaking like 2 hours on it, but no, I spend like only 10 minutes. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. How do I get a big titty goth girlfriend? Are there any big titty goth girls right now? What's your gaming channel? I don't have a gaming channel. Are there any girls with like big titties who are also like goth at the same time? Yes, here. Me, but I'm a man. Yes. Do you watch Japanese porn or American one? I watch every kind of porn. Yeah, hello. Big titty. Yeah, here, Josh. I just found a lot of girls for you. Now you can choose one. You got this, man. Hide your Jimmies. Thank you for the donation. Hey Sora, did you use that video Joe made about you? Which one? Wait, which one? Joe? Wait, which one? About me? Wait, I'm not really sure like what you were talking about. Which one? About me? Joe Mama? made a video about me? Wait, what? I'm confused. Wait, what? I don't still like know who Joe is, but... Wait, made a video about me? Wait, what? Oh, it's a joke. Yeah, I just googled it actually because I really was curious like what that means. And according to Urban Dictionary, it says Joe Mama, a clever name used to insult another individual's mother. It is a play on words that refers to the saying Yo Mama. Person 1, where's Joe? Victim 1, Joe? Question mark. Joe who? Person 1, Joe Mama! Exclamation mark. Victim 1 proceeds to feel insulted. Pants Naniro, tell me I need to know. Should I just freaking just like show you guys like my panties right now? It's green. Do you guys wanna I'm not wearing panties actually, but I just like to say panties because it's kinda hot to say panties, right? Instead of like underwear, like my boxers. Sing the Soviet anthem. Fun Orange, thank you for the donation. I'm going to sleep now. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for coming to my stream too, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Tell us your panty color at the beginning of every video, please, Papa. I'll think about it. Can you grow a mustache? I can't do it because I really just cannot do it. How do I say I'm ugly in Japanese? Here. So this is how you say I'm ugly in Japanese. Chinchin bokki. One more time. Chinchin bokki. And this is how you say I'm ugly. This is how you say I'm ugly in Japanese. So hey, one question. Do you play Fortnite? What's favorite doujin or hentai? Love you so much? Do a voice acting impression. I don't play Fortnite, and I don't really watch hentai that much either. But I watch porn a lot instead. And love you too. Do a voice acting impression. Randy Savage, Macho Man. Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, the beat goes on. The beat goes on.
Do people rent JAV or download it in Japan? Rent. What type of porn do you like? I usually search big boobs. What do you think about Ainu? Nothing. How to say strangle me with your bra in Japanese? Here, chinchinboki, and this is how you say it in Japanese. Do you watch wrestling? Not really. Wait. I think he meant Joey, not Joe? Joey the anime man? I really don't think anime man will make a video about me. I highly doubt it. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation again. I got a YouTube date with a grill, Sora. Thank you. That's amazing, man. I'm happy for you too. Do you like gachi? I don't know what gachi is, but do you have any favorite JAV actress? My favorite JAV actress. Nicki Minaj. Here. So this is my favorite JAV actress. Do you like Gal? Not really. Maybe. Do you know Billy Harrington? I feel like I know who it is. Isn't it like some gay porn star? What was your favorite video to record with Usa-chan? The recent ones, maybe? Do you live in Japan? Yeah, I do, and it's 12:42 p.m. Sora, if you say the N-word, so one thing, I won't say any racial slurs. Like, I really don't think any racial slurs are funny, so that's one thing. So, there are like so many people asking me like how to say some like racial slurs, but I'm not gonna do any of them. Because like, so saying "show me your panties," like saying like "what color are you wearing," it's funny, right? But I don't really think any racial slurs are funny, like at all. So I'm not sure. I'm stupid. I do cringy stuff, but when it comes down to like saying some like racial slurs, I really think it's a different story. And I've never really said any racial slurs, especially towards, you know, black people and stuff. I really don't think it's funny to say those things. It will just like make other people like feel sad instead of like just making them laugh and whatever. So I've never really said any racial slurs in my life. So yeah, I really don't support any sort of like racism. So like, I've been hanging out with like you know, a lot of friends from like foreign countries. So I have like a lot of types of friends, like white people, black people, and like Hispanic people, Asians. And I really don't think like any racial slurs are funny, because like I know that my friends have been like going through hard times because of like some racial slurs and like some people who are racist towards them and stuff like that. And I just really know that those things will just make them feel sad and even like make them depressed and like make them think about like, you know, some sad stuff. So I really don't want to say any of like racial slurs. So I just want you guys to understand that I troll a lot. I say like freaking "show me your panties," like "show me your boobs," but I really don't support any racism. So you will never hear me say like any racial slurs, but I say like I'm a Jap and I'm a chink and whatever, because like, you know, I think I can say it to myself, and I think it's kind of like funny to say it to myself, right? But I've never said any stuff like that to any people, any other people. So Josh Strife, thank you for the donation, man. Can you do a live reaction of top 10 N-words? Yeah, I actually watched it. Yeah, that was actually funny, to be honest. That was actually kind of funny, to be honest. It's not racist unless you use in a racist way. I know, but still, I know it's like, it's not really racist unless you actually mean it, but still, like, there are some possibility. There's like some possibility that those racial slurs will make some people feel sad, right? And I know, like, so as long as there's like some small possibility that the word makes people sad, I just don't want to say it, because like, as I've been saying, the main purpose of like this channel is to like make other people like feel happy and just laugh at my stupid stuff. And if I say a word like that, it's just like a lot different from like my intention. Is it about the N-word? Yeah, that too. But I mean, so towards myself, I say like a lot of racist things, like such as I'm Japanese, I have a small penis, and you know, I say it because I think it's funny and it's just like about myself, right? And I say I'm a chink, I have like no eyes and whatever, but you know, I say it to myself because I think it's funny and it's like about myself, right? But when it comes down to like other people, I just really don't think it's just that funny. Like instead, the word will just make them sad, right? And I just really don't want to, you know, make any people sad on my channel. So, Spooky Meow, let me send you TT pics. Thank you for the donation, man. And if you are actually trying to send me your TT pics, please record a video of yourself and upload it on X videos, and please send me the link. But you don't have to do it. So, why do Japanese mix up L and R? Because like the sound is like same in Japanese. So rarirurero, we don't really have like the difference between like L and R. They are the same sound in Japanese. So I know this is kind of sudden, but so the other day I was actually looking up the racial slurs like towards Japanese people, because like I wanted to be racist towards myself, because I think it's kind of funny to be racist to myself, and I found some interesting terms. So first, Cookie Monster. So towards Japanese people, you can apparently say this, Cookie Monster. I thought that was kind of funny. And Bukkake Warrior. So apparently, those terms are like some racial slurs towards Japanese people. And I was like, what the hell? I mean, I honestly thought that was kind of funny, so yeah. And so the other day though, so I was playing CSGO by myself, and if you play CSGO, there are so many young people, and they are called squeakers. But so there are so many squeakers, aka young people, who just like you know, say racial slurs to everybody and say like, oh, what's up, and stuff like that, right? And there was like one time before when I played CSGO by myself, and there was like this one kid who went like, hey, what's up, Japanese dude? He told me like, hey, what's up, Nuke Survivor? And I actually thought that was funny. Like honestly, I really thought that was funny. He told me like, hey, what's up, Nuke Survivor? And I was like, I mean, that's inappropriate. That's really inappropriate. Like, he shouldn't even say it, right? To like any other people. But like when he said it to me, like I honestly thought that was actually funny. This is like some dark humor. This is some dark humor. And yeah, maybe I should be just angry about it, but I don't know, like when he told me that with like freaking high-pitched voice, like, hey, what's up, Nick Survivor? I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, so I blocked him though. I blocked him, of course, because like I really don't support any racism. I blocked him like on Steam. But still, like, I really thought that was funny, like how he told me that. So, but again, I really like don't support any racism. So I blocked the person on Steam. But yeah, he told me that, and I was like, what the fuck? He was like 100% racist. Like, so there were some like other things he said that actually made me feel uncomfortable, because like I really don't like like racial slurs, including the N thing and whatever. He was saying like those things. I was about to mute him, and he said that to me, so I just freaking bursted out laughing. But I still like blocked him, because like I really don't support any racism. That's kind of offensive. Yeah, it was really offensive. I really thought that was kind of fucked up, because like, you know, a lot of Japanese people are angry about that thing, like especially old people. So I really thought that was so inappropriate and immature of him to say that. But at the same time, I don't know, man, like there was like something, there was just like something that I really don't know like why I thought that was funny, but that was kind of funny, like how he's and he freaking sounded like so high-pitched too, so. But yeah, you shouldn't really say any of that to like Japanese people, like obviously. Like Japanese people will not be happy about it, so you shouldn't say it to like any Japanese people. But like I thought that was funny, so that's what I'm saying. Kids don't have empathy and are too immature, yeah, so that's one thing. So I understand kind of like, I understand like why he said it to me. He probably thought like it was funny to, tell me stuff like that. And he really sounded like he was 14 or like 13. So I didn't really care. I blocked him though, obviously, because as I've been saying, like I just really don't like any racial slurs and like racist people. Like really, I like everybody. I love every single person, but the only thing I don't support is like racism, because I've been through that kind of thing too. Because like I'm an Asian, right? I'm kind of like minority too, and I just really don't support racism. So. But still, like, that was really funny how he said that to me, like, hey, what's up, Nuke Survivor? He said it so casually, too, so. Onyx Overkill, thank you for donation. Skies out, thighs out, another good motto of mine. That's awesome. I like that, too. And thank you for the donation. I really appreciate it. Patrick Blair, thank you for the donation. Before I go to sleep, how do you say traps aren't gay in Japanese? Trap は gay じゃない Here, this is how you say it. トラップは gay じゃない This is how you say traps aren't gay. But thank you for the donation, man. And have a good night. Take care, dude. Allison Kang, thank you for the donation. Can you jam with my boyfriend? He's a death metal drummer. So what I wanted to just tell you was I suck at guitar, so I cannot do it. Thank you. I seriously suck at guitar so bad that the only song I can play is Justin Bieber's Baby. So, Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. But what if I have an N-word pass? Can I say it? I don't really think you should still like say it, as long as like you are not. Yeah, but I don't really want to go like. I don't really want to talk about that because like I really think it's really sensitive. This one's really sensitive, so I really want to avoid it. And I know like this word will probably just make everybody feel angry and sad, and I really don't think it's acceptable. So I really don't think the pass shouldn't even exist. If there's like this pass thing in the world, if there's like that actually existing, I really don't support it. So. Let's stop talking about the N-word. Yeah, I really don't think it's nice to even like, say it. Even as a joke, I really don't support it. So that's why I make like a lot of sex jokes and I make some like stupid jokes, right? Like I say like, oh yeah, I just came for my mom. Like, oh yeah, I want to have sex with my daddy and whatever like that. So, yeah, I say that a lot. But when it comes down to like racial slurs, it will just pretty much just make some people like feel sad. So I really don't want to even, do that. So racial jokes are never good. I mean, it can be great though in some situation. Like you know how I just said there was like this one squeaker who told me I'm a nuke survivor. That was actually funny, to be honest. But yeah, they aren't usually like accepted in this society, so you shouldn't really say it. But Just Strive, thank you for the donation. Okay, I'm gonna say it. 逃げるんだよ, Smokey. Smokey. I feel like I know the anime, but I forgot what it's from. What is it from? Jojo, okay. 逃げるんだよ, Smokey. 逃げるんだよ, Smokey! But thank you for the donation, I appreciate it. Gundrug, thank you for the donation. おはようございます、スラ先輩。おはようございます、Gundrug 先輩。Thank you for the donation, man. I really appreciate it. What happened to Usa-chan? She just basically got creeped out and she decided not to be on my channel. Hey, one question, man. What's the music in the background playing live. Love you, man. Love the stream. Thank you, Guy Sensei. So yeah, thank you for the comment. It's my music. So I play music and I actually make music myself. And this is like one song I usually play a lot. And I have like this one too. This one is like when I kind of want to just relax. I kind of want to play it. And this one is when I talk about serious stuff, I guess. And what else? This one is just like I play it when I just want to have some energy. And this one is just when I want to kind of go for some, you know, penis. This one is let's play actually this one. I like this one too. This is like the song I made for my friend. So I made this like about 2 years ago, and my friend told me like she was getting married, so I was like, oh yeah, I definitely have to make a song for her. And I made a song, and it's called The Light for the Wedding, and it's actually a serious song. Like it's not a meme. You can find it on my channel, The Light for the Wedding. So the troll, you can search it and find it. And yeah, this song actually has like some meanings, some deep meanings. And I gave the song, like I actually made the song for her and gave it to her. So yeah, she was a good friend of mine. I don't hang out with her anymore, but yeah, she was a good friend of mine. Dyson, thank you for the donation. Gandrug, thank you for the donation again. Where can I get that background music? I've been searching it for 2 days already, so I still like haven't. If you are talking about this one, I still like haven't uploaded it yet. But I will think about it. Like probably someday in the future, sometime in the future, I will upload it. Probably, if there's like a demand for it. And a lot of people have been like asking me, you know, to upload this. So yeah, I'll think about it definitely. Brother Malachi, thank you for the donation. I'm sorry about recent events. At least you still have Mr. Apple and Sasuke to do skits with. Sasuke, yeah, I mean, Sasuke, his actual name is Mera though, like Mera. Yeah, he's been like good friends of mine, so he will probably help me do some stuff. And yeah, he told me like he has a lot of like video ideas and he's willing to help me and stuff, but he probably won't be on my channel that much because everybody likes it when I talk to Japanese people. So basically a lot of my viewers told me they watch my channel to like study Japanese, learn Japanese and stuff like that. So if I do videos with the Sasuke guy, it will be just all in English, and I really don't think my viewers will love it. So instead, Apple guy, yeah, I decided to a lot of like videos with him. I talked to him like yesterday actually, and he said yes. And we recorded a video already, which was just freaking troll. Like it was just like some next level troll. It was a lot more trolly than the videos like I've done with the Discord girl. It was some next level stuff. But yeah, I hope Ms. Usa-chan can bounce back from her pain. Yeah, so she's been feeling a lot better recently, but she still like decided not to be back on my channel because like that. So what do you think about porn in Japan? Awesome. I watch a lot of Japanese porn too. Try to beatbox, please. Do you still talk to her? Kind of, yeah. I talked to her yesterday and I told her that I have an erection for her, and she told me I'm a creep. So I just said, "Motto ite, motto ite," which means tell me more. And she was freaking like laughing at me. So yeah, I guess she's been feeling better. I'm so excited for your guys' epic trolling. It was some next level thing. Honestly though, so the videos I've done with Usa-chan were like freaking so those videos were freaking just like troll, right? But the videos I've been doing with like freaking the Apple guy and other people, like those videos are just freaking next level. I will make a trailer soon and upload it like on my channel. But unscripted, like there's no script for it. Like I don't make a script for that kind of thing because it's a long video, right? like we cannot just make a script and just do things along with the script. It's just impossible to just keep track on it. So there's no script for it. Censored or uncensored? Uncensored? Please say you fuck up me, I fuck at you. When will Apple Banana Guy be back? Next week. Next week. Play Minecraft. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can play Minecraft for sure. Josh Strife, thank you for the donation. I went to Apple Guide's stream and can confirm he trolled me a lot. I couldn't understand it, but I knew he was roasting me. Tell him to turn on Super Chat. Is he streaming? Wait. Is he wait, are you saying he's streaming right now? Wait, what? Wait, let me check. What the? Wait, he's streaming?あの、知ってるし、これちょっとわざとなんで、ちょっと空気読んでもらいたいです。そこらへん。Wait, is he streaming? Really? Wait, what? Where? What's the channel name? I don't know. I mean, he told me like... So, he told me he's interested in like starting a channel. He told me that, but I didn't know like he was streaming. What? Wait, what? Brother Malachi, thank you for the donation. Can you please call Mr. Apple and actually tell him the audience appreciates him? Yeah, sure, but he's not on Discord or anything. And tell him to turn on super chats. So he cannot still like turn on super chats yet, just because like so he has to have like 1,000 subscribers, and he also has to have like a lot of like views to like even turn on the monetization thing. So Josh Strife, he was a couple days ago, but not now. What? Really? He didn't tell me about that. What the? Okay, that's interesting. Doctor Special, thank you for the donation. Hey Sora, I'm majoring in Japanese and wanted to know any tips to learning Japanese. Domo arigato. So if you are like seriously learning Japanese, here, I actually have like some tips for you. Wait, okay, so some tips. So basically, if you are seriously trying to learn Japanese, don't just keep watching anime. Like, don't just keep watching like some TV shows in Japanese and whatever. It's not really the best way to learn Japanese. The best way is probably to just talk to Japanese people in Japanese. So you have to find Japanese people and just have to be friends with them. That's probably the best way to learn Japanese in the fastest way as possible. Then you might ask me like how to make Japanese friends, how to find Japanese people on the internet. Easy, dude. I've been saying this, but Kisslingo, Google Kisslingo. And this app, my friend actually made this app, Kisslingo, and this is like some Japanese learning. So you can basically learn Japanese with this app. And I did the voices for this app. So basically you can hear, my voices while like learning some Japanese stuff at the same time. And this app is for free, like 100%. It's for free. And at the same time, they have like they freaking like have a Discord server at the same time as well. And there are so many people on the server. And there are so many Japanese people, or like any non-Japanese people who are like trying to study Japanese. So if you are serious about learning Japanese and making Japanese friends, just Google Kisslingo, and this is seriously the best thing to learn Japanese. Like, I'm not just promoting it just because I got paid or anything. I actually am not getting paid from them, like, at all. Like, there's no sponsorship with me and them. Like, I literally get zero money. But I'm just saying, this is seriously the best way to learn Japanese because, like, dude, there are so many Japanese people like on their Discord server, and they are willing to help you with your Japanese study, dude. Why so many 1-star rating though? I don't think there are like any 1-star rating. Let me check it. Kiss lingo. There aren't like a lot of 1-star ratings. Are there? There are like so many 5-star ratings though. But 3.8. I mean, I thought that's good though, but isn't it? It's still like for free. You can still like, you know, download it and see it. So, dude, I'm not even interested in Japanese. Yeah. So I know there are like a lot of people who watch my channel for just cringy content, or like there are a lot of people like who watch my channel to learn Japanese. And honestly though, their app is just really great. You can learn Japanese for free, dude. Like, this app is for free completely. So then why don't you just download it? You can just like still use it. And if you don't like it, you can just delete it later, right? And you can even like hear my voices like while learning Japanese. So I mean, there are just a lot of good things about learning Japanese. And at the same time, they have like their own Discord server. So here. So also Google Kiss Lingo Discord. I'm not on the server, but Google Kiss Lingo Discord, and I think you can find the server like quite easily. And yeah, they have a Discord server, and there are like so many Japanese people like who are willing to help you with your Japanese study, and there are like also a lot of people like who want to learn English, like Japanese people who want to learn English. So yeah, for free, forever. Yeah, he won't copy strike you. Just download it. Yeah, I mean, it's for free, so feels nice to hear your voice in the app. So I did the voices for like their app, and you can still like download a music for free, and they freaking have a Discord server too, so you can just join the server. But so I feel like a lot of people are joining the wrong server. Wait, I feel like a lot of people are like joining the wrong server. Yeah, it's not the right server. Should I just link it here? Yeah, should I just link it here? Should I just link the Discord server here? Because I feel like everybody wants to learn Japanese. What are some differences between American and English speaking humor and Japanese humor? English humor is just more like, it's just a lot darker, and Japanese humor is just like all about awkwardness, basically. Yeah, I think everybody's joining the wrong server. This is not the right server to join. This is not the right server. Here. This server instead. If you can just type it manually, you can just type it manually. So here, it's their Discord server. And yeah, they freaking teach Japanese for free. And there are like so many Japanese people. So if you are like serious about learning Japanese, just go to their Discord server, and yeah. What does Chinchiboki actually mean? I have an erection. I really needed this app because on VRChat the Japanese people do some really weird, funny stuff sometimes. They get in my face, and I don't know what they saying. So yeah, if you are like really, if you just really want to learn Japanese or like wanted to make Japanese friends, seriously, like I'm serious. I'm not just like trying to. I'm not trying to just promote them just because I'm getting paid or anything. I'm not getting paid, by the way. Their Discord server. It's seriously the best way to learn Japanese. So everyone is joining. I mean, because I'm not on the server. I'm not on the server just because like I don't teach Japanese there. But there are so many people, including like as I've been saying, like Japanese people who want to teach Japanese or like learn English at the same time, and also like non-Japanese people who are, you know, learning Japanese. So you can really share a lot of information about like learning Japanese. So Josh Strife, thank you for the donation again. How do you say I like hentai for the story? Story が好きだからエロアニメが好き。エロアニメ is like how we say hentai. Do you actually watch hentai for the story? But yeah, thank you for the donation, man. Don't you have another version of that same background music 3 years ago? I don't think so, because I made this music like quite recently, like about a year ago, I think. Watch it for the animation. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, everybody watches hentai to just like jerk off, right? So, what do you think about censored pornography? They are awesome, man, because I don't have to like see freaking like penises or like vaginas, right? I mean, not vaginas, but what I mean by that is like, so here's the problem. So when you watch porn, you also have to freaking stare at like penises, right? And like when I stare at penises, it freaking just turns me off, like obviously. So those like censored porn in Japan, like most of Japanese porn is censored, right? And the amazing part about like those censored porn is like you don't even have to see penises because they are freaking pixelated. So no more penises. So yeah, I like Japanese porn. Brother Malachi, could you do a manzai skit later since Westerners also like slapstick? I'll think about it. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. I actually wanted to do it, but let's see. I don't really think there's a demand for it yet. So if there are like actually a lot of people like who want to see stuff like that on my channel, I will do it. But thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate it. Having Kazef, thank you for the donation. Hey Sora, is there a special way it is called the way samurai speak in all the Japanese films? I find it very interesting. So here, if you are like talking about like the way how, you know, Japanese people spoke back then, like freaking 1,000 years ago, yeah, not 1,000 years ago, but 500 years ago, yeah, so the way how they spoke was very different, and it's like what you hear in movies too. So you know like how those Japanese characters in movies go like, "You dishonor my family," right? That's pretty much the samurai way of like speaking English actually. Japanese people don't speak English like that, honestly. So basically, if you wanted to sound samurai, you just have to sound angry. So here, there are like very small things you have to do to like sound like samurai. First, be angry. So right now, this is like how I normally speak. But if you wanted to sound like a samurai, you just have to be angry a little bit, like,
oh my gosh!
Like that. And second, never mind. Second one, I don't think this see it's gonna work. So yeah, actually, you just can be angry and just say anything and it will freaking sound like samurai, like, you dishonor my family! Yeah, that freaking sounded like samurai. And even a word like penis. So if I say penis, it wouldn't sound like samurai, but if I say it like penis, it freaking sounds like samurai, right? Are you a troll? No, I'm not a troll. I like Justin Bieber. What? With a girl? Kind of. Does anyone know if he has a girlfriend? No. I've been single like for 7 years actually. 6 years. Because I'm a creep. So. Doctor Special, thank you for the donation. Thanks a million for the support. Love the videos as well. Too many good laughs. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I've been trying to just make cringy videos, and yeah, I've been trying my best to just make everybody laugh, but let's see. How long is your dong? And I know it didn't make any sense, but I just wanted to do it. I don't really know like what I even wanted to say or like do by just showing it. What the fuck was I even doing? But yeah, I heard Chiba has a power cut currently. Also, who's Chiba-kun? Chiba-kun just like one character we have in Chiba. And yeah, so we had a huge blackout in Japan. The power was just completely gone for a week. In my area though, it was actually fine, but his chinchin is longer than a turtle's lifespan. No, my penis is actually 0.1 inch long, and you cannot see my penis without a microscope. Who is that guy on your wall? It's my dad. Guys, any good hentia for tonight? I don't watch hentai myself, but I heard Boku no Pico's good hentai. So if you are interested in hentai, search this one. I've never watched it yet, but I heard that this is like so hot that you can touch yourself to it like freaking 3 times a second. Three times a second, yeah. I honestly don't know what I'm even talking about. So yeah, what are your PC specs? i7 8700K, GTX 1060, 16 gig memory, 500 SSD, 500 gig SSD. Also, have you heard of Nyango Star? Of course. Do you know any good restaurants in Japan? So there's like this one restaurant in Japan called a 7-Eleven. It's the best restaurant in Japan. I thought you said you were getting off. Yeah, I was actually going to get off like in 2-3 minutes. 4 minutes? So let me actually be serious about it. If you guys think I'm trolling by just saying 7-Eleven, Japanese 7-Eleven is just freaking different actually. Google Japanese 7-Eleven. We freaking got a lot of different stuff. I mean, obviously, this is not a restaurant. This is freaking not a restaurant, but I'm actually kind of serious about this. Like, see? I mean, even this guy's saying it too. Let's be serious. 7-Eleven's actually great. And Japanese 7-Eleven is so different from, like, the 7-Elevens in, like, foreign countries. And this guy knows it too. 7-Eleven's cool in Japan, to be honest. See? He knows it. I was actually half serious, like when I said 7-Eleven. I was kinda trolling. I was kinda trolling. But I was like half serious when I said 7-Eleven. You can literally get everything in Japan. You know what? You can get some porn too in Japan. In 7-Eleven. There's literally everything. You can get condoms. You can get porn. You can get never mind. Why do you have Sasuke's cut? It's for Chinko research. Cause you know, I just want it to be Sasuke because I'm a weeaboo. So, will you be my boyfriend? What's your type? Would you date a non-Japanese girl? I like your personality and face. Lol. What's my type? Nicki Minaj. No, it just sounded so wrong. I don't really have a type, but I've been saying that I have a boob fetish and I just like girls that have big boobs. And would you date a non-Japanese girl? Yeah, I mean definitely. I don't really choose like girls by their like nationality. As I've been saying, I like Nicki Minaj just because, you know, Nicki Minaj has got big boobs and yeah, I mean, you know, I really don't think like their nationality matters. So, can you type? Yeah, I like big boobs. Seriously though, I'm pretty sure any girls with big boobs can just seduce me so easily. Like from my experience. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. Did I skip a donation really? Oh, here, this one. Josh Strife. Thank you for the donation. Boku no Pico and Euphoria can get me off without touching. That's awesome, man. But thank you for the donation. And yeah, I can kind of do the same too. But honestly, like seriously, if you just wanted to seduce me, just, I don't know, man, just show me your boobs and I will be like, oh my god. Even if they are fake, yeah, sure. I don't really care like if they've got like, you know, authentic big boobs, like fake boobs and whatever. I really don't care. As long as they've got big boobs, I would still like them. And that's why I like Nicki Minaj. Yeah, she's definitely got fake boobs and fake ass. But still, like, as I've been saying, anime is not real. Hentai is not real. Not Justin Bieber, but Nicki Minaj is not real. I mean, she's real as a person, but Nicki Minaj's boobs and ass are not real. What are the differences between like anime, hentai, and Nicki Minaj? They are all the same. You are creepy, Lamau. I know. I have to be a creep about this. I mean, I like big boobs, and I cannot lie. It freaking sounded like Anaconda. Mr. Tickle Fingers, thank you for the donation. Can you call me a perv, please? Do you just want me to like call you a perv? Like, hey, what's up, perv? Like, do you just want me to call you a perv? Like,
hey, what's up, perv? Hey, Mr. Tickle Fingers, you perv. Perv? Oh my god, you perv. Fuck me hard.
I hope my neighbors didn't hear me say that. If hentai means pervert and anime is hentai, then what do you call regular anime? Wait, what? Wait, this is some like next level philosophy. Hentai means pervert, anime is hentai. No, so hentai means pervert, and anime in Japanese is anime. And so hentai in Japanese is like ero anime. That's how we say it. So my mom is convinced you're gay because of stuff like that. No, my mom thinks I'm gay just because I used to listen to Justin Bieber's Baby because I thought it was funny listening to him. And she freaking burst into my room like when I was watching porn, and I thought it was just it was gonna be really awkward if she finds out that I was watching porn. So I just, instantly opened Justin Bieber's Baby to just, make it look like I was watching something else, and she thought I was jerking off to, Justin Bieber's Baby, and she was like, okay, now you're gay. Nice. And that happened freaking 10 years ago, and she still thinks, I'm gay for Justin Bieber. How does Japanese grammar work? It's kind of deep. It's not really that simple to just, explain. So, yeah, it's really deep and really difficult to explain the whole thing. Holy hell. Now, well, that happens to you too? Yeah, of course, like my mom thinks I'm gay for Justin Bieber. Actually, yeah, I'm gay for Justin Bieber. I don't really care about it anymore at this point. Yeah, I mean, that does seem gay. Yeah, right, so I'm gay for Justin Bieber. I freaking jerk off to Justin Bieber. MILF or lolly? MILF. You should have just looked at wait, what? You should have just looked at her in the face and finished. I thought about it too. But which is better? So it was just a really tense situation where I had to just like come for my mom or Justin Bieber. I mean, I didn't come for Justin Bieber, but it was really the tense situation, like where she was like trying to figure out what I was doing, right? And I just didn't want my mom to think that I was like masturbating for my mom. So instead, I mean, I just decided to like freaking just jerk off to Justin. I mean, I didn't jerk off to Justin Bieber, but I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, I'm gay for Justin Bieber. Yeah, okay. I'm freaking confused. Would you be gay for Speedwagon? I mean, no. I mean, I really forgot like how it even started. But so okay. So to summarize what I'm talking about. I was masturbating to like this porn, and I like this porn star because this porn star has like big boobs and big ass, and I don't know like if she's got fake ass and fake boobs or not. I don't really care if it's fake or not. So I was watching it and I was touching myself to it, and my mom barged into my room, right? So I just decided to like freaking just switch my thing to Justin Bieber's Baby because I didn't want my mom to figure out that I was watching porn, and she freaking now thinks I'm gay for Justin Bieber, right? So that's what happened, but I don't know like what I'm saying anymore. Are you talking about Mia Khalifa? Yeah, I mean, I like her too. How is this monetized? I don't know, man. True. Wait, is this monetized? What the? Wait, is this stream monetized? Wait, what? Is this really? I've been just talking about freaking Nicki Minaj's got like amazing boobs and like whatever like that too, and now I'm talking about freaking masturbation. What the Hugo Z, thank you for the donation. Was the Hasegawa docks impactful in Japan? I don't know like what you are talking about. I don't know what this is actually, so I cannot really give you any opinions about this. But maybe, yeah. But I'm not sure like what you are talking about really. But thank you for the donation. Mr. Tickle Fingers, thank you for the donation. Can you be a tsundere too? In Japanese, Mao. You want me to be tsundere? I don't think I can be a tsundere. So as you guys know, I'm a perv. I'm a cringy perv who likes to say penis and like vagina like once every freaking 2 seconds. At that point, I cannot be tsundere anymore. No, thank you for the donation. Karasu, thank you for the donation. I'm happy you are doing well, Sora. Keep it up. Thank you for the donation and thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm happy that you came to my stream too. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Do you know what ahegao is? Yeah, sure, of course. Brian Cast, thank you for the donation. Hey, do you know about Joe? Joe Mama? I do. But thank you for the donation. Oops, Poopy came out. Thank you for the donation again. Category, education. Thanks for the good education. Yeah, no worries, man. But thank you for the donation. Banana milk bread. Thank you for the donation. Favorite konbini food. I'm basic. Onigiri is my pick. Actually, just ice cream maybe. I don't really buy combini food just because it's not really healthy. So, but ice cream maybe. Sora, I need to go sleep. Okay, yeah, take care, man. I heard a different variation of acoustic. Wait. I heard a different variation of the acoustic guitar background music from your old Japanese dodgeball video. If you are talking about this one, where did it go? I feel like you were talking about this one. Where did it go? Not this one. Where did it go? This one is like so stupid too. Where did it go? I cannot find it, but yeah. And I think I missed one donation. Well, let me read it. What would you suggest for learning Japanese? I'm trying to learn it while in college because Canada and Japan have strong AG ties and I'd love to try it and get into the market. So as I've been saying, if you are serious about learning Japanese, Google Kisslingo. And this app, so this is actually an app, but this app is for free. And I did voices for their app as well, and you can seriously learn like Japanese in the fastest way as possible, and at the same time, they freaking have a Discord server as well. So you can join the server, Discord server, and just try to make Japanese friends there too. And there are like so many Japanese people like who are like willing to teach Japanese for free, and there are like so many non-Japanese people like who are willing to like share some information about like learning Japanese. So yeah, it's literally the best app in my opinion, and they even freaking have the server for it too, right? So join it. Join the server, join their server, and at the same time, download the app. It's for free, and you can even like hear my voices like while learning Japanese. So you know, it's kind of interesting that way too. So you got this, man. Mr. Tickle Fingers, thank you for the donation. Last donation for tonight. Do an afegao face. Tamago, thank you for the donation. Sorry for your loss. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's just like what she decided, and we have to respect her decision, right? It was really unfortunate how that happened, and I'm actually still like kind of sad about the whole thing. But you know, we just have to decide. We just have to move on, right? We just have to think about like what we can do. So it's fine. We got this. We still like have a lot of things we can do on this channel, so it's fine. Can we get the instrumental of your song The Reality? Sure, I'll think about it too. Anyways, I really have to go to work now. So I will upload a new video, like in 10 minutes, maybe? And yeah, let's just watch it. I'm not gonna turn on the Premiere thing this time, because like I noticed if I turn on the Premiere, I noticed I tend to miss like a lot of comments, so I will not. So I usually am not able to like reply to every single comment if I just like turn on Premiere. But yeah, I will just like turn off Premiere this time and try to just read every single comment as much as possible and just reply to all the comments, you know, as I've been just doing every day. But so I will upload the new video, and yeah, let's just watch it together. And as I've been saying, I read every single comment, so yeah. But yeah, thank you for coming to my stream. I really appreciate it. I have to eat something too, so. But yeah, see you next time in 2 days, in 3 days. Wait, can you please say yare yare daze? Yare yare daze. Yare yare daze. Yeah, okay, so anyways, I'll see ya. Take care, dudes.